time will train B takes to cross the pole if its length is 1/3 that of train A? One way is calculating length of train A, then train B and get the answer. That is one way. Another way, for example, if train A speed and B speed both are same. Take an example. Speeds are same. They both tries to cross a pole. If train B length is 1/3 of train A length, that means distance becomes 1/3. Then time also becomes 1/3. How much? 5 seconds. If both travel with same speed. Now come to speed. Train B speed is half of train A speed. Then speed is half, time will be double. Earlier it was taking 5, now it will take, that's all. Sum of 5 consecutive odd numbers of set A is 125. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Average is 25, which is middle number. Sum is 125, average 25. What will be the sum of set B? Containing 4 consecutive odd numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. If the smallest odd number of set B, tick mark, is 16 more than the highest odd number of set A. Set A consecutive odd numbers 25, 27, 29. 29 plus 16, 45. Question is to identify sum of all the numbers. Write all the numbers, add 4 numbers. That is one way. The other is, next number, next. Sum of first and last will be equal to sum of second and third also. Sum of first and last is 96 into 2, 192. Got it? Otherwise, calculate average multiplied by 4. That is another way. Difference between these two numbers, 2. Difference between this number and middle number, 1. Difference between first number and middle number, 3. That will be 48. Sum into 4. A's age 80 years ago was equal to twice of B's age 2 years ago. C is 6 years older than B if the respective ratio between present age of AC is 8:5. B's present age. Right. A present age is 8 parts. C present age 5 parts. A's age 8 years ago. 8 parts minus 8 was equal to twice the B's age 2 years ago. If this is equal to 2 times of B's age 2 years back, 2 comes to left hand side denominator, which is equal to B minus 2. Then B value is equal to divided by 2 plus 2. This is B's present age. Come on. C is 6 years older than B. Then B is 6 years elder to, younger to C. C's present age 5 parts. B will be 6 years 5 parts minus 6. 6 years younger to C. Both are equal. 4 parts minus 4 plus 2. 4 parts minus 2. 5 parts minus 6. Correct? P is equal to 4. We were asked to calculate B's age. Either substitute P value here or here. 5 parts 20 minus 6 14. A and B started a business. B's investment was 4,000 more than A. At the end of 9 months from the start of the business, B left and C joined with an investment which was 6,000 more than that of A. ABC investments A plus 4,000, A plus 6,000. Are you following? If the respective ratio between total annual profit between B's share in profit was 11:5. What was the investment made by A? Business happened for 12 months. B left after 9 months. Same time C joined. C will be there for 3 months. 3 times 4. 4A. 3A plus 12,000. A plus 6,000. 11 by 5 is profit sharing ratio between annual profit and B's profit. Annual profit in the sense 8A plus 18,000, 3A plus 12,000. 11 into 3, 33. 5 into 8, 40. Difference is equal to 11 into 12, 132, 3 zeros. 5 into 18, 90, 3 zeros. 132 minus 90, 42, 3 zeros. 7, 6 times. Question is about A's investment, 6,000. Next. Ram and Sini spent 60%, 70% out of their monthly salaries on monthly expenses. Sini kept 80% of the remaining salary after monthly expenditure as savings, and she gave the remaining 2,100 to her sister. What was Ram's monthly expenditure if his monthly salary is 25% less than Sini? There are two people, Sini and Ram. If Sini's income was 100%, Ram's investment 25% less, that's what the last statement says, which is 75%. Now the question is to identify what was Ram's monthly expenditure. Ram expenditure is 60% of his income. So finally we have to calculate 60% of 75%. Agreed? Which is a 9 multiple. When you go to options, first option is 9 multiple, second option is also 9 multiple. Multiple options are there, so we have to calculate. Incomes we have already written. Next, expenditure. Ram expenses 60% of 75. 60%, 10% double triple. 10% 7.5, double 15, triple 45%. And this is what we need to calculate. Whereas Sini's expenditure 75%. Remaining is 25%. Out of remaining, Sini kept 80% as savings. If 80% of the remaining, which is 20, is kept aside, remaining is 5%. That is given to her sister. So 5% value is equal to 2,100. We need 45% value. 5, 45. What is the relation? 9 times 21 into 9, 18900. Second option. Clear? Next. A trader sold an article at 12% loss. Had he sold the same article for 109.2 more, he would have earned a profit of 30%. What would be the selling price of the article if it is sold at 40% profit? First case, there was a loss of 12%, so I'll treat it as minus 12. By increasing the price, we are getting profit 30%. I'll treat it as plus 30. Difference between both the numbers is 42. That is because of 109.2 rupees. 1% value is equal to 42. When there is a profit of 40%, selling price must be equal to 140%. 0 and decimal can be cancelled. 14 3 times here. 3 3 times 6 4. Perimeter of a square whose diagonal is 34 root 2. Diagonal is equal to a root 2. Root 2 gets cancelled. A is equal to 34. Perimeter will be equal to 4 times of 34. Which is equal to the perimeter of the rectangle 2 times of L plus B. 2 times here. So from this L plus B is equal to 68. If the difference between length and breadth of the rectangle is 12, L minus B is equal to 12. From this L is equal to sum divided by 2. Breadth is equal to 28 because difference is 12. What is the area of the rectangle? Product of both the numbers ending with 0. Multiple options are there. Leaving 0 in 40. 4 into 8 ends with, answer should end with 20. 1120, third option. A jar contains a mixture of mango juice and water in the ratio 22:3. Respectively, 50 liters of mixture was taken out and 25 liters was added to it if the water was 34%. When some quantity is taken out, we know how much quantity is taken out, but keep it aside. Even in the remaining quantity, milk and water should be in the ratio 22:3, 22 parts and then 3 parts. This is in the remaining container. So far, how many liters was taken out? So to get total quantity to the remaining quantity, how many liters you need to add? 50. Now we added 25 liters plus 25 liters. Now water is 34%, then remaining 66 is milk percentage. Percentage gets cancelled right hand side, numerator and denominator, so I am not writing. 22 3 times. 34 parts, 9 parts, difference 25 parts is equal to 75. This itself is the remaining quantity. Among remaining quantity, milk was 22 parts, water 3 parts, both together 25 parts. That is remaining. The question is about total quantity. To get total quantity, we have to add 50 liters. That is what the quantity which was taken out. So answer 125. A can finish a piece of work in 40 days. He worked alone for 15 days and then B joined him. Together they could finish the remaining work in 15 days. A alone can complete the work in how many days? Now A started and worked for, then B joined. After 15 days, both A, B will work together. Like that they are working together for. So out of this entire both cases together, A worked for how many days? 30 days. Alone worked for 15 days, along with B 15 days. Total 30 days. If he wants to complete the work, he need to work for 10 more days. And in place of A, B worked. And B worked for how many days? That means, can I say 10 days of A's work is equal to 15 days of B's work? Then to complete total work, A should work for 40 days. Vertical comparison 4 times 60 days of B. So to complete total work, A should work for 40 days, and to complete the same work, B should work for 60 days. You got it? Boat A can travel 6.4 kilometers downstream in 16 minutes. M plus S. To calculate speed, we use 60 minutes. Convert time to 60 minutes. 16 and 6.4. Forget about decimal. 16 and 6.4. 64. Relation 4 times. To convert into 60 minutes, 64 times 240. If we keep a decimal, that will be equal to 24. 8.7 kilometers upstream in 29 minutes. 29 and 87. Relation 3 times. And then a decimal is there. 60 minutes 3 times 180. Keep a decimal 18. Upstream speed M minus S. What is the total time taken by the boat to cover 36 kilometers upstream and the same distance downstream? 36 kilometers upstream, same distance downstream. 36 by 18, 2. 36 by 24, 1.5. Total 3.5 hours. 3.5, 3 hours, 30 minutes. Come on, product must be 2. -1, -2 is the combination. Product must be 15, minus 3, minus 5 combination. Then factors are 1 by 2, 2 by 2, 3, 5. X is less than Y. 5 comma 2, that itself is a combination. Minus 2, minus 5. Product is 6, minus 1, minus 6. Then factors are minus 2, minus 5 combination factors are 2 by 5, 5 by 5 which is 1. 1 by 2 and then 6 by 2 that is 3. 1 lies in between these two numbers. Relation cannot be established. Come on. Product must be 18 plus 2 plus 9 combination. Product must be 48, 4 and 12. Come on. Minus 2, minus 9, minus 4, Akarla. Lies in between, no relation. X is 16, positive number. Y is plus 16 or minus 16. Greater than or equal condition. X is greater than or equal to Y. 3 comma 7, that itself is a combination. 3 comma 1, that itself is a combination. Are you fine? Then factors are minus 3, minus 7. Do we require denominator? No. Minus 1, minus 3. X is less than or equal to Y. అయిపోయింది కదా 45 divided by 5. X by 13 is equal to X by 13 is equal to 9. Then X is equal to 39 times. 10 times minus 1. 130 minus 13. 117. 18 into. Can I write 18 as 2 into 9? Into 9. 2 into 9 square. 2 into 81. 160 minus 153 times minus 115 2 times. Answer 220. 140 by 7, 20 into 3 is equal to 75% of which number? 75%. Can I treat it as 3/4 of 3? X is equal to 80. 75% of 290, 142, 3, 432. 75%. 3/4. What is 75% of 400? Cut and add. 432 we have to calculate 75%, right? Take only 400 first. What is 75%? Now take 32. What is 75%? 24. This is which number square? 18 square. (2020, 2025) PQRST. PQRST colleges 2020, 2021. Because numbers are not represented, we were forced to do it. Come on. 2020 triangle in shape. Come on. How much is that? 80. Follow the line. 180, 160, 110, exactly 400. Next is star. 120, 220, 200, 280, 280, 320. Average number of, wait a minute, what are these about? Total number of students. Okay. Happy? So given data is about total number of students. Average number of girls in colleges R, S in 2025 was 72. R and S 2025, total number of students are 480. Among them female are 144. Number of boys in S was 56 more than that of R. Number of girls in S was what percent more than that of R? Okay, we need to separate 200 to 80. R, S, 200, 280. Girls, boys, girls are 144 out of 480. Boys are 336. Boys in S is 56 more than R. First subtract 56 from this number. 280. Let us equally distribute. Each gets 140. Who gets more? S. So R will be 140. S will be 56 more. Got it? Then girls in R 60, 84. Come on. Girls in S was what percentage more than that of R? R we have 60, S 84, 24 more upon 60, where percentage into 100. What is 10% of the denominator? 6. Numerator is 4 times of 6 only. So 40% answer. Next. Number of students in 2025 in college T. 320. Was what percent less than that in 2020? With respect to 400, 320 is 80 less. Now you need to identify 80 as a percentage. This is connection. Now we need to identify 80 as a percentage. What is 10% of this number? And 80 is 20% only? Exactly double. Number of students in college S in 2020 are what percent of total number of students in college P in both the years together? Both years together 200. What is 1% of this number? 2. When you want to convert 110 as a percentage, 110 must be divided with 1% value, which is 2. Answer 55. In the year 2026, the number of students in college R was 40% more than the same college in the year 2020. R in same college 160. 2026 it will be 40% more. 10% double. 16, 32, 64, 64 added 224. Number of students in college R in 2026 was how many more than that in the same college in 2025? How many more students are there? What is the difference between total number of students in PQ together in 2020? PQ together in 2020, 260, and same colleges together in 2025, 340, difference 80. Visitors in 2 museums A and B during 4 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, museum A, B, and we have male and female. Right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Museum A, museum B, male, female, male, female. Let us calculate. Male are 30%. 30% of 190 only. 10%. 3 times. If 57 is subtracted from 190, you get 133. They are female. 40%, 10% double, 28, 56, 1, 1, 2. Subtracted from 280, 168. 60%, 10% double, 10% 35, double, triple, 210 subtracted, 140. 35% of 400 or 400% of 35, 4 times of 35, double, 140 subtracted, 260. 40%, 10% double. What is 10%? Double, 192. 192. Instead of that, subtract 200, add 8 later. 288. 50%, 94 each. 60% of 200, 120 subtracted from 200. 75%, half plus half of the number, 160 plus 80, 240 subtracted 80. In Museum A, what is the difference between total number of male visitors during Monday, Tuesday together? Male visitors Monday, Tuesday together 169, and during Wednesday and Thursday together 350. Correct? Instead of 169, subtract 200, add 31 later. Subtract 200, 150, add 31, 181. Before that, you can verify last digit verification also. 350 minus 169, last digit 0 minus 9, 1. In Museum B, the respective ratio of female visitors during Tuesday and Friday was 2:3. Female visitors Museum B on Tuesday 94, which is equal to 2 parts, then each part 47. On Friday it will be 3 parts, 3 times of that number, 141. Are you okay? If female visitors constituted 50% of the number of visitors during Friday, that means remaining 50% are made, which are 141. What was the total number of visitors in Museum B on Friday? Sum of both male female, 282. In Museum A, during Wednesday, 30% of male visitors, 30% of this number, 63, and 70% of female visitors are from CLERKS. 70% of this number, 10% into 7, or 50% plus 20%. 50% is 70, 20% 28, both together. Question is, what was the number of visitors in Museum A from CLERKS during Wednesday? Sum of both the numbers, 161. Or you verify last digit. Number of visitors in Museum AB increased by 5%, 15% respectively from Thursday to Saturday. Total visitors in Museum A 400, increased by 5%, they become 420. And in B increases by 15%, 10%, 32, half, 16, 48 increased, 368 total. If the number of female visitors in Museum AB together were equal during Thursday and Saturday. Okay. So, wait a minute. Remember, this is 420, this is 368. Female visitors in Museum AB together were equal during Thursday and Saturday. So, in Saturday also, female are 260, here 80. What was the number of male visitors in Museum AB together on Saturday? How many total female are there? 340. Total female are 340. If that is subtracted from the total number of students, we will get male only. 420, 368, 788. Last digit? Last digit? Only one? 448. What is average number of male visitors in museum B during Monday, Wednesday, Thursday? Male B, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Right. 120, 240, 360. So far average is 120. So far average is 120. Now 192 adjusted among 3. Each gets 64, 184. Cut and add. Otherwise you'll have to add all 3 numbers. 120 through 240, 360. 360 plus 192. Akkade problem naku. 360, 192, 552 by 3, 184. Yes. Right?